Hello, hello, hello. Ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing today? Happy Thursday. Market's looking pretty chill. Pretty chill. You guys got any crazy plans for the weekend? Who's going chicken hunting? Anyone at all? Such as a Michigan thing, maybe? Midwest thing? Tyler did not go to my wife's grandpa died today. Damn. Rest in peace, wife's grandpa, Tyler. It's always sad losing a family member. All right. I think I'm just about ready on my end. I might let the music play one more time. Hold on. Okay. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I think we're good. All right. Welcome, everybody. Happy Thursday. Just a reminder, I will not be streaming at all tomorrow. For anyone that actually gives a crap. Wow, Tyler said he was 104. What a legend. That's badass. Well, can we get a name? Maybe not a... Don't give me a last name. You don't gotta dox yourself, but let's get a first name, man. Let's get a cheers going out to wife's grandpa. Guys, cheers. Absolute legend. Oh, that's not funny. That's fucked up, Tyler. You made me swear early in the stream, too. Dang it. Stop screaming into the mic. Oh, my gosh. I can't win with you guys, man. Such weenies. I got a special button for the weenies now for the daily close contest. So for the 4 of you that stick around, you'll be in for a treat. What is on me? Is that part of my beard? All right, let's lock in. Are you guys ready? Because I am not. I just got home. I had a delicious Reuben. Ooh. Tyler said, don't laugh. I'm sorry. That's not funny. Tom Selleck's Goat said, have fun at Minecraft movie. It was probably the best kids movie I've ever seen. Really? Oh, great. I'm doxing myself. Have you guys been looking at that this whole time? No, that just happened. Okay, my bad. Oopsie. Now you guys can see that I live in Southeast Michigan. Oh, shit. So we got a confirmed red dot on Bitcoin on the 4-hour a couple days ago. So it's not really that big of a deal, to be completely honest. We are going back up for another retest of our yellow trend line. Clint said, reconnect, bro. LMAO. Am I disconnected? Oh, to that stupid thing, yeah. Yeah, that's because I turned on my laptop. Okay, let's get into it. Dude, we got to lock in. You guys are distracting me. I got your IP address. Yeah, I looked it up. You can't figure out exactly where I live with my IP address, so that's literally what I went to college for. Which I was then refunded for because it was so bad. Anyways, refreshing our liquidation heat map. We got 84,469. Very cool, very nice. And then up above, we got, I'm going to go to the big one first, 86,117. Dude, I inhaled that Reuben. That was so, I don't even know how to describe it. It was good. It was yummy. 85,483. Just so you're all aware, I literally abandoned my family dinner early to come home and stream for you guys. WF Capital wants me to look at Zebek KuCoin chart 1 minute. 1 minute. Let's see. Better. Oh, this is. I clicked on. You said KuCoin, and I was like, oh, let's go to Bybit. KuCoin, 1 minute chart. What's the big deal? Yeah, it looks crazy. Oh, this is Zcash. Well, then what the hell am I trying to look at? Zebek. That's not a coin on KuCoin. Or at least not that I can pull up. Oh, I need more details. ZBCN. Oh, damn. Damn! I wish I was your lover. A couple Big Mama candles, followed by Dumperoonies. Crazy. All right, let's get back to Bitcoin. We'll take a look at that more later if you want to take a look at it. So we're dancing in between our liquidation levels. And not a whole lot happening. It does, I'm not going to lie, it looks a little bit bullish. Again, though, we did have that red dot, which might have played out. I would say it's played out. We'll see what it's called, though. What happens. Bitcoin dominance looks like it's holding above 64%. We'll see if it actually goes towards 66, which is what I was originally planning for. Yeah, it looks like it's got support, so. ETH is up 0.45% on the day. Got a little rejection at 1670, still struggling to get back above that. Not a whole lot going on. Potential bear flag, maybe? I don't know. It's just kind of looks like it's rolling over. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see if ETH actually starts to do literally anything. This also has a red dot on the 4-hour. I don't know if that's played out yet. It's pretty mediocre dumpage if it has. I would be willing to say that it has not, though. So we'll see. We'll see where everything ends up. Sol is up 2.45%. It is now dancing around our upper trend line. Sol has been killing it. I feel like an a-hole when I say stuff like this, but I do believe that Sol is going to kill ETH because nobody likes Ethereum anymore. And rightfully so. Ethereum kind of sucks, so we'll see what happens. I like Sol's setup right now. Look at that. Look at that, dude. The fractal on Total 3 looks amazing. It looks beautiful. You can't ask for a better fractal. This is like 70% accuracy. That's pretty damn good. So we should be getting some pretty decent pumpage after tomorrow. This weekend it starts and then it slumps over on Sunday. Everyone's going to go, oh, I told you it was nothing. And then it's going to blow up. 23rd, 24th, everyone's going to buy. It's going to erase that entire pump. Everyone's going to sell down here, and then we're going to begin our leg up. The big mama jama is on its way. Not financial advice, of course. I'm just fantasizing about my Total 3 fractal, so it is what it is. Let's go take a look at total market cap as well. This fractal, it also calls for a little pumpy junior. See if that plays out too. I think it's pretty much the same fractal. ADA's up 1.28% on the day, struggling to get back above 65. Right now, it's nowhere near 65. We'll see if it gets anywhere close to it. As of right now, it's just kind of Wick City. It's doing another goofy-looking bear flag kind of setup, so we'll see if that breaks down and gets depressing again. SNEK is down 2.73% on the day. A lot of paper hands, a lot of pussies, so nothing you can really do about it. It is incredibly oversold, though, on higher time frames, so. XRP is down 0.7% on the day. XRP has been chilling around $2, which is great. I like to see it establishing that support. So it's actually been quite surprising. I'm very impressed with the resilience of the XRP army at these price levels. Because if I'm holding on to a coin for like 5+ years and it does nothing, and then it just does like a 25, 30x or 100x, I don't even know how many x's they got. Overnight, I'm probably gonna sell some of it. So you gotta have respect for them in that respect. HBAR is up 3.5%, looking good. About to break 16,445, make a run for 17,836. At the moment, though, it's just dancing in between 15,937 and 16,445. SWE is up 3.32% on the day, looking good. Got a nice bounce off of $2 on SWE as well, making a run for 223 at the moment. If it can break above that, we'll probably make a run for 250. I like that we got our violent reaction, our pullback, liquidity grab, and continuation is in play. Ondo, same situation, violent reaction, pullback, liquidity grab, continuation. It does look like it rejected off of 84.84, making another touch of 80 potentially, if it doesn't get a bounce at the halfway point here. If it does, then we're looking at 90. If it doesn't, then we're looking at a retest of 80 at the very least. Aerodrome is up 1.81% on the day. A little rejection at 40 cents. If it can't get over that, then it's probably going to come back down to 35 or 354. Retest that. And see where we go. Hoff said, pussies, we were told year of the snake. What do you mean, you sold? Is that what you're saying, Hoffs? Damn, that's crazy. Anyone that's scared of this price action should probably sell. Render is up 10.47%. I did specify yesterday that render looked pretty juicy. We got our W, we got our M, and we got our support. It didn't even have to touch 350. It touched 360. One PP touch. And exploded. So we got W, M, mini W, and if it holds above $4 and makes a run for 432, then it's go time, man. You got to think about it. Render and all the other decentralized physical infrastructure coins are going to run. Render is one of the big boys. Polkadot is up 2% on the day. Polkadot's not going to do much until it gets above 378. You know, it's just ranging right now between 333 and 378. It's kind of boring. Got a confirmed red dot on the 4-hour, maybe played out. That might have been what caused this little slump. See what occurs there. CAS is up 1.5% on the day. I really want to see CAS solidify a break and hold above 76. If it can't hold above 764, then, or is that, I'm sorry, 762, then it's probably going to come back down and retest this breakout of this triangle, which I wouldn't mind. It does kind of seem like that happened already back here, but technically, you know, you could still remain bullish if it did that. I wouldn't be mad at that scenario. Avalanche is up 1.71% on the day, broke below 1982, and it's now dancing between 1828 and 1982. It looks like it's holding above 19, which is great. If it can break back above 20, then make a run for 22, I would be happy. So far, the trajectory that I did not move at all, I definitely didn't put it right here and then work its way slowly all the way down to here. I did not do that. I had it at this exact point this entire time since like December. This trajectory so far is holding. So we'll see if that plays out. Looking good so far. Shrap up 11%. Nice. I did mention yesterday this, if it breaks that 5, then it's not going to be good. But every time it's come down and touched this area, it gets a nice bounce. So this is definitely a trader's coin. It gets violent, angry moves. So if you got bigger balls than me, probably a decent trade. Not financial advice. Chainlink is up 1.46% on the day. Got a nice bounce off of our yellow trend line, which we were looking for. It did not quite come down to 1150, which is great. It's holding 1250. If it get back above 1270 and then above 1340, I would love to see it break above the pink trend line eventually. Right now, though, Chainlink looks good. Chainlink's one of the few coins that I can confidently chart and feel like I actually know what the hell I'm talking about. The rest of them are just kind of like guess and check. So Doge is up 0.64% on the day. Been pretty mediocre on Doge as well. Very Polkadot-y. So we'll see if this actually starts to do something. Maybe potential for inverse head and shoulders here. I don't know. Pick your poison. We do have a unconfirmed green dot on the momentum wave, and it is starting to slant up, which is great. See if it actually results in some positive price action here. Polygon Matic Pole is up 1.9%. I'm sorry. Little bear flag scenario. I mean, can you say that that played out? I don't see why not. You got a slump. You know, it's a slightly different trajectory, but it's just as boring as if hot or cold, Ruben. I think it was hot. It had melty cheese. It was so good. It was so good, Philly. I'm still thinking about it. I have like a couple bites left over that I'm going to inhale as soon as I'm done with the stream. Near is up 4% on the day. Very nice. Near got a nice reaction off of the orange trend line. A little fake out to the downside. Trap some bears here, maybe. But I don't know. A trap has to be quick. It's not quick, so it's not really a trap. It's very boring. Everything's kind of boring right now. I hate to say it. Chili's is down 0.31% today. This is Hoff's favorite coin. And it's down nonstop forever. This is down. Wow. 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 Whoa. It's like in a perpetual downtrend for forever. It's down so long that I have to pay for TradingView Premium in order to see how far it's gone down since the since the macro peak. Hoffs told me to do that, by the way. He told me to go over Chili's extensively. He begged me in the DMs. It was really weird. So there you go, Hoffs. Silver is doing a whole lot of nothing. A lot of choppy, sideways, boring action. MicroStrategy, a little bit pumpy, looking good. Looking beautiful on MicroStrategy, honestly. I would not be surprised to see another slump pretty soon here. We got our trajectory is remaining true. I would wait until mid-May, mid to late May, to see MicroStrategy finally make a big boy move. So not financial advice, probably a good accumulation here. Not financial advice again, though. This is totally guessing. I'm literally guessing. It's a gamble. DXY got a little bit choppy today. NASDAQ got a little bit dumpy today. S&P got a little bit dumpy today. Overall, pretty boring market. That's a Thursday, though. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow should be fun. Hoff said, like, SNEK isn't cratering? Who's talking about SNEK? What are you talking about? I've acknowledged SNEK's downfall. Oh, we got less than 1 minute remaining. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Great. Give me a second, guys. Okay, we're good. We are good. Let me get down to the 1 minute time frame on Bitcoin on the Binance USDT chart. We got 20 seconds remaining on the clock for the daily close contest. Anyone who is participating must smash the like button. If you do not smash the like button, you win nothing. So make sure you smash the like button. 8 seconds remaining on the clock until you guys can start to submit your guesses. Tyler said, we can't hear you. And get your guesses in for the daily close contest, ladies and gentlemen. Hoff said, tisk tisk, phone should be on silent. Tom Selk said, Hoff says, don't talk about Chili's like that. It's his baby. Damn, you're DMing Tom Selleck's goat now. Alright, guys, get your guesses in for the daily close contest. We are a go. I did not make a chai latte when I got home because I was literally hauling ass to get here. If I had stayed at the restaurant, by the way, I would literally be leaving right now. We would not get a daily close contest today, so you're welcome. Pops. 84777.2. Oops. Clint. 84852.63. J Shear 2.0. 84848.00. Hey, money, good timing. Tom Selleck's goat. Shit. 85. Oh, Tyler Yetzer. 84, 900.69. Jay Shears making a change. $84.09. Oops. Money coming in. 84,939.52. JJ, don't put that. Don't put what? Oh, Tyler's 84,900.69. Oh, we got Billy. Whatever you guys are guessing, you better sort that shit out. It's not my job to figure out the logistics. 84,92.5.00. All right, we got less than 3 minutes remaining. Get your guesses in as soon as possible. I think I can breathe now. I didn't miss anybody's, right? Philly is 84,925. Yeah, that's what I put. 925. Deciphered that gibberish from Philly. Wow. Jay Shear said I'll keep my 84,848. Okay. Why are you thinking Hoffs? I deciphered it first. I deciphered it before him. This is bullshit. Big subject to gibberish fraud. All right, guys, we got 1 minute-ish remaining. We got 50 seconds left on the clock. Any further guesses for the daily close contest? Don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining. We have 3 spots available. Oh. I've been watching a lot of Meat Canyon, and he does that all the time, and it's freaking funny. He's like, oh. Cracks me up. It's a funny sound. I don't know why. He told some fucked up stories the other day. It wasn't the other day. It was like months ago. But it was so funny, dude. JJ narcissistic behavior getting hold. That's the fractal Farquaad. Hoffs. There's a difference between a narcissist and a goddamn genius. Thumbs up! Thumbs up! Okay. By the way, just for the record, how am I not supposed to be a narcissist? You guys paid $500 for my face cam. So, think about that. You did this to me. This is your fault. But also, look at that chiseled jaw. And that sexy beard. And the glasses. And the... Oh. I wear my glasses so that you guys can't see my eyes too much. I don't want you guys finding out where I live and like sending me nudes and stuff. That's enough. There's too much. Gotta separate work and play. Alright. And time is up for our Cornerville Chads as well. Tom Salix Goat said I just use numbers every time and never have issues. Yeah, some people have issues, some people don't. I don't know why. It's weird. Alright, let's sort these bad boys. Bam! Tyler said, wait, we did? Can you give it back? I was expecting something better. My face? Nope. People pay for OnlyFans feet. Don't get excited. I mean, if people were paying for my feet, I would be way worse. Way more of it. I'd be like sitting here with my feet up in the camera and shit. That would be so much worse. And I'd be like, normally people pay to see these. I'm wiggling my toes and shit like a fucking weirdo. Fake jaw. Dude, the beard, man. That's like one of my favorite memes is that the beard is the male version of a push-up bra. And I was like, damn, it really is, isn't it? Let me see if I can find it, because that's such a good meme. Yep. Here it is. Bam. This is the meme. The beard is the male version of a push-up bra. Ta-da! That's funny, man. All right. We got 2 minutes and 34 seconds remaining on the clock. Bitcoin. Oh, Dixie, you didn't miss the close, but you did miss the entry. Please, I need you to complain, though. Nobody's complained yet. I need you to throw like a little hissy fit so that I can use my new button. Tyler said, how much for you to have your feet up one full stream? I could just get a foot cam. What the F is Cornerville chat? Dixie said, yeah. All right, let's hear it. I need to hear it. I actually, genuinely, I need you. No, you suck. Okay. Dixie's whining. That's the new button. I was so excited for this, dude. Everybody, give a hand to Index. I know he's not here, but he's a freaking legend. What a badass. Did Clint even play? Is he even in here? Oh, yeah. Should I delete him? We're just kidding. Index said people afraid to complain. Yes, they are. They know they got the button. Hobbs has been whining off stream. I didn't want to give him the pleasure. He's been doing it on purpose. Diggsy said sorry. Was building shit and couldn't make it. That's the best, most fucking Chad big dong excuse I've ever heard in my entire life. All right, guys, we got 1 minute, 6 seconds left on the clock. Of course I'm here. This is rigged. Pre-recorded stream. When he said he here, what do you mean? I didn't see him. I didn't see him here, man. Judge me. I didn't see him. I'm looking out for the Lord Farquaad in the chat. I see none. I see a bunch of JJs. The narcissist. I gotta make a merch of just my face, and it'll be called Narcissist, like the Narcissist line or whatever. Speaking of merch, we have Deep Lore merch now. The Deep Lore collection is now live for your perusal and enjoyment. We got the Heat +1 with a coffee beanie ghost on the other side, and then we got I won the daily close contest, and all I got was this footlong Blizzy animated version. Ooh, we got 13 seconds left on the clock. This is the candle that will determine the fate of our winner. Bitcoin's currently trading at 84,947 and 92 cents. I don't know who the winner is. 3, 2, 1. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The daily close for Bitcoin is 84,947.91. 84,947.91. Who is the winner? 84,947.91. The winner is it sorted? Yes, it is. The winner is Money. Congratulations, Money. You are the winner. You are the champion. Everybody, spam the bananas in chat for Money. 84,939.52. Ooh, that was close. Very, very close. Congratulations, Money, on your victory. You did it. Why don't I see any bananas in the chat? What the hell happened? Congratulations, Money. Absolutely killed it. Oh. Wow. There we go. We got Index bananas. Offset money, money, money. Tyler spammed a wall of bananas. Tom Selleck's goat spammed trumpets. Money said, yay. Janix spammed fire clap. What the hell? That sounds like an STD. He deleted it. Philly said it's Philly. It's Philly. Jay Shear spamming bananas. Tom Selleck's goat. Philly said, what the frick? Oh. All right. Can someone give me broccoli, please? Broccoli, as requested. Hoff said, did Philly win? Nope. No, he did not. It's not Philly. Philly said 84,925. Money's 84,939. Everybody calm down. I'm going to press the button again. This is for Philly. And for Hoffs for doubting me and my obvious 10 out of 10 IQ math skills that you guys have seen displayed many a time. Anyways, let's see what Money has won, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a drum roll going in the chat. Drum roll. Today, April 17th, 2025, on a Thursday, winner of the daily close contest is Money with a guess of 84,939 and 52 cents. The actual daily close contest, daily close was 84,947 and 91 cents. And the prize is dun, 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 one single Vienna sausage. to scale. Because of tariffs, we could not afford a whole can. They now sell them individually at the bodega around the corner. Congratulations, money. Enjoy your single Vienna sausage. All right. It does have a little curve to it. I'm assuming it was not a middle piece. The middle piece is usually relatively straight. Cheers. Congratulations. Switch over to the 4-hour time frame. Oop, don't want it to get skewered by the green candles. And let me add you to our winners Google Doc. Money has won a total of 3 times. Officially making her way on the board. Once she surpasses Waterfly's 6, and I believe she will be placing within the top 4 until Tyler Hoffs and Fahid stop with their like month-long orgy on like the first place podium. It's getting kind of gross, not gonna lie. But anyways, that's not even close to a Vienna sausage. Yes, it is. What do you mean? Do you have actual, like, Vienna sausages? Is that, like, a thing? Let me look that up. Okay, there's actual sausages. That's interesting. I'm talking about the little cans by Libby's. This guy. Ta-da! Little baby Vienna sausages. Made with chicken, beef, and pork added in chicken broth. And pork added? Why is it pork added? Why can't it just be and pork? Because you know pork's probably the #1 ingredient. I'm pretty sure that's like the cheapest meat. I don't know, man. I don't know. Enjoy your singular Vienna sausage, money. You've earned it. Tyler said, is it longer? I just need a woman's perspective. Asking for a friend. Money said that's not even close to a Vienna sausage. You spelled it wrong, by the way, Money. Oh, that's kind of weird. You spelled it wrong. I don't live anywhere near Vienna. Cut something like that. That's crazy. That's how they're in the can. That's got to be like an American thing. Just the Vienna sausages in the can. Has anybody ever drank the Vienna sausage juice? It's like hot dog water on steroids with a little bit of piss. I'm sorry. I'm ruining your prize. It's a delicious prize. It tastes very yummy. It's salty. A little bit of salty. You just eat them. You're like a 2-3-year-old running around. Mom cracks open the can, strains it for like an hour so that you don't get fucking cancer. And then you eat the Vienna sausages and it's just like a little kid. What if I say congrats, Money, on winning without jumping me by a few? I just woke up from nap. Tyler said, they are nasty. I would never even eat them. I literally grew up on these. I loved them. I don't know why. I have no answer because now the thought of eating them makes me want to puke. But I freaking lived off of these things, man. Like, we could not keep them in the house. It was gross. I have no shame. I also thoroughly enjoy the microwave. Still to this day, I will admit this. I thoroughly enjoy the microwave Salisbury steak. I have no shame about that either. Oh, I was not puking. That was a burp. Oh, Tyler said JJ was raised poor. Dude, I vividly remember sitting at the dinner table and asking my mom, how come we always eat chicken? And I still don't really know why. It's like, it's reasonably priced, but back then nothing was expensive. Everything was cheap and easy. Money said, what do you eat it with? Nothing. You just eat it raw. Raw, right out the can. It's gross. I told you it was gross. In the pictures, they show them with like crackers and a tomato and shit, but nope. You just eat them. What if I said 2 naps daily lately? Getting nervous, LOL? Dude, I was getting nervous. I think I have to start eating lunch at work. Is that weird? I feel weird about it. The Thanos fam said, I like the Salisbury steaks as well. You just unlocked a childhood memory. Dude, they're so good. Still to this day. Like the Stouffer's brand. I don't know if I haven't had a Banquet one in a while, but I don't have a problem with Banquet either. But Stouffer's, dude, especially if you can get like the multi-pack. Ooh, It's game over, man. It is game over. When he said how, I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe the fact that I smoked for like a decade removed my ability to taste recently, or like altered my taste buds. I can't eat them anymore. Billy said, JJ, can you look at Chainlink on the daily, please? Do you see what I see? A continuous downtrend. Everything's probably going to be in a continuous downtrend. I'll take a look at it, though. Chainlink on the daily. On the daily time frame, yes, it is 100% a continuous downtrend. So Chainlink came up. Let's get a cleaner chart. There we go. Chainlink came up from the bottom. Came up in 200%, touched $30. That was when Bitcoin, actually December, no, that was December last year? March, January, February, March. Interesting. Okay, so we had Chainlink actually has been performing very well. So you can see the pattern here. Chainlink goes sideways for forever during a bear market, and then the beginning culmination of a bull market happens. And Chainlink gets a little spike up, comes back down, retracement. Goes sideways for a bit, gets a big spike up, comes back down, retracement. Now, don't be surprised. Two situations could happen here. Two bullish situations could happen here. It could go sideways and go up, or it can just go up from here. There's two scenarios. Notice how we had a really, really long sideways choppy downtrend, or not just choppy. Gosh, that was so look at how miserable that is. From May of 2022 to October of 2023. That's crazy. Could you imagine? It was the same freaking price. Like, people are freaking out right now because we had a little bit of downtrend. At least you could short this. You know what I mean? At least our quantity of, like, dollar amount is changing. This sucks. This is awful. But straight up is relatively decent. A little, even if we chop, I don't think it would even chop this much. Just based on the pattern that I've seen. I would not be surprised to see it do one of these. Like, just a teeny little, maybe a month of sideways. If it plays out bullish. Those are my bullish scenarios. The bearish scenario, obviously, is that it continues down. But you got to take this into consideration. If, let's lay it out in the most depressing way possible. If that was the bull market and we are now in a bear market, I don't see it going lower than it went before, which is $5, which is what? Another 50, 60%? Who cares? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, JJ. I don't know. It's all a matter of perspective. It's obviously sucks that it went up to $30 and it's sitting at $12 right now, but it's sitting at $12 right now. During the bear market, it was at $5. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, some people just recently bought their bags back. Ooh, I just drew that on accident. Look at that beauty. What if I said we are not in a bear market? I'm not convinced that we ever had a bull market. And if we did, I would tell you, or I would try to make the argument that we're in the beginning of a bull market. I like both of those options. A bear market has never began with fear. A bull market has never concluded with fear. That has never happened, ever. In the history of anything ever, a bear market doesn't start and a bull market does not end with fear. No one ever anticipates it. So, Tom Selexco said, we are in poo-poo mode currently. I agree. That is a perfect way of putting it. Congratulations, Money, once again for winning the daily close contest. Philly, honestly, this accidental trend line that I just drew that goes back to June 2023 looks pretty good. If Link went back to 6 to 5, dude, I would buy so hard if Link went back. Even if it breaks below 10, dude, I'm going to talk to the bank. I do not recommend financing your investments, but they don't need to know what it's for. Tyler wants to take a look at pin link. 1 second, Tyler. Yeah, Philly, what I would try to make the argument for here is Maybe a potential turning of the tide. You know, maybe it does one of those. We can see here that it does break below this trend line sometimes. That's not the end of the world when that happens. A little fake out to the downside. Who cares? But we are, I think 10 is a good psychological number. If Chainlink breaks below 10, then we can talk about a potential bear market. But I like this trend line. I really do. Let's go take a look at Pinlink for Mr. Tyler. Disney Plus Plus. Peep the Toad. Peep the Toad is awesome. We got Asset. That's a booty. I like booties. Is this the coin from the... There's an X account. I wonder if this is the right guy. Oh, it's different. It's different. Okay. Never mind. So there's an X account called Retard Finder, and it's pretty funny. I don't know if it's a bot or an actual person, but he just kind of replies to stuff that he like deems retarded. And it's pretty funny. I literally saw it like yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, there's a coin for that." I don't think it's the same coin. Fat. Ooh, hold on. Let's look at Fat. Butthole is still down for some reason. Nothing. Nothing looks like crap. What are we looking at? Pinlink. Pinlink. Where the heck is Pinlink? There it is. You need to increase the size of their logo. Pinlink is down again, back below the blue trend line, chilling at 68.26. I think it's fair to say that this trend line is irrelevant. We are still in our purple accumulation zone. If it breaks below this, then probably potentially looking a little bit bearish. Philly said, I hope you're right about crypto never going into the bull run yet. I don't know if I am. I really don't. Don't rely on that information. I'm kind of just relying on it myself. JJ making fun of retards? No, absolutely not. I consider myself retarded. I'm probably going to delete all of these live streams, though, when I begin my political career, so. Pinlink is just in this accumulation zone, man. It really is. What's nice is that it's not an uptrend, so it can't be a bear flag. Is it... See, I'm trying to find some kind of trend somewhere. It's really just chopping sideways, man. Let's pull a fib. Let's pull a fib and see if it retraced. It's doing the Chainlink thing, though, which is nice, where it pumped up like crazy. It pulled back. Now it's just going sideways, accumulating. It's probably going to do a lower low, and then it's going to go off one day. And no one's going to expect it. Everyone's going to be like, oh my gosh, when did that happen? Pinlink, what the heck is a Pinlink? Even though everyone's been talking about it for forever. Why can't I get rid of that? It's weird. Okay, let's pull a fib. Oh my gosh, what have I done? From the low to the high. So I did look it up, and you are supposed to use the wicks for Fibonacci. And it broke below the 786, which is not good. I mean, could I cheat it? There's no way to cheat it to make it better. I guess technically, are you even allowed to pull them backwards? I'm still new to Fibonacci's. Let me do it like this. Yeah, I don't know. We're either stuck between the 0 and the 236, or we're sitting below the 786, which is not a good thing. What's crazy though is, see, does it count if you can't really start it at 0? I don't know, man. Like I said, there's no good way to pull a fib on a chart that's new. In my opinion, there's no good way to pull a fib. I've never pulled a fib and been like, yep, I'm confident in this information. Jim Kennedy said all the charts look bad. Yeah. I mean, they're good for buying, though. All the charts look good for buying. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. There's not much I can say about Pinlink. As long as it's below $1, it's probably in an accumulation zone for me. Jim Kennedy said Giga Chad gonna make it for me if things run. Let's go check Giga Chad. Okay. I don't hate this. I don't hate this chart at all. Especially considering it's a meme. $149.5 million market cap. Waterfly said, okay, night all. Take it easy, Waterfly. Appreciate you for stopping by. Smash the like button. Happy Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow, my friend. Yeah, so Giga Chad had a pretty decent run. Pullback, run, pullback, run, pullback, run, pullback. And now it's in like a chill zone. It seems relatively safe to buy here too. Check out Giga Chad. It recovers nicely. It does. This looks like a great coin, and it's still sitting at a heavy market cap too. Okay, clearly this didn't play out. This is where we were looking at the divergence, and this was the pressure cooker indicator. We watched it play out twice. I actually put these here because we weren't sure if it played out a third time. We've never seen it potentially play out 3 times. So let's look at the holders. 3.6 million in liquidity. That's my only thing, is the liquidity seems awfully low. That's my only concern. Jay Shear said, back to work, homies. Peace and love. Take it easy, Jay Shear. Appreciate you. Jim Kennedy said on Coinbase too. Okay, that's promising. Tyler said, so Jay, you buying Pinlink or what? Yeah, Giga Chad looks good. Chainlink looks good on that trend line. Oh. Congratulations, Money, once again on your victory. Let me get down to the 4-hour time frame. I lost the Vienna sausage. All right, let's go refresh our liquidation heat map and see what's going on over there. What's starting to interest me is that this pattern looks different. Like, we got this. I guess it's similar to that in a way. You know what I mean? My only concern would be is if it breaks down, but it's higher than this was previously. And again, we are still in a downtrend. What's nice too is we're at like the bottom of this range. Like, if anything remotely bullish happens, like actually bullish, this is going to go up to at least match this general pattern that we've been watching. Let's get a cleaner chart in here. Actually, let's check the other chart. So we got this bad boy with this fractal. Let's see, are we ever going to see the 90s anytime soon? This fractal definitely didn't play out. Is that what's playing out right here, though? Ooh, I don't hate that. Man, could you imagine? I actually really like that. Huh. So we got our current fractal right here. Or this new one that shows a little bottoming at the beginning of May and then a blast off. Billy said, JJ, you're missing my chats or ignoring me? I'm on live chat. Said, I trust you now, JJ. Jordan was my go-to guy. He took a breezer. So it's all on you now. Don't disappoint me. I have this awesome set of steak knives. Tyler said, yep, I read that. Money said, stop moving my wiener sausage. Thanks, Jay Shear. Philly, he is scared of the steak knives. I mean, steak knives are awful. You need like a nice paring knife if you want to do some damage. And I don't even cook. Just get like a mandolin, the mandolin slicer. Just go after somebody. That sounds so brutal. Dude, those things scare me, man. A cheese grater? You wanna scare the crap out of somebody? Threaten them with a cheese grater. But yeah, I don't know. These fractals interest me tremendously. If this one plays out, I'm going to be kind of excited because this is a newer fractal. I just kind of scooted this and it started to make sense to me. Little scooty. Everything's pretty red and boring. Man, look at SNEK. The year of the SNEK. It's almost retraced entirely. What do we got here? If we pull a fib on this bad boy, from the low to the high, it is below the 786. What does that mean? I have no clue. XRP. See, XRP's got plenty of support. And it's actually recovering very nicely. Look at this. Beautiful recovery from XRP. Is that what? Yeah, Bitcoin literally did the same thing. This is when things start to get really interesting because charts start to play out identical to one another. Look at Sol is kind of killing it right now, too. What's going to happen here? That is a big question. All right, we got some news articles to go through, guys. Oh, yeah, let me go back and check on that. Up 30%. Ooh, I should have bought more. Dang it. I'm such a degenerate. All right, we got this Colin Talks crypto guy. Said global M2 continues to make new all-time highs. Nice. Global M2 versus Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, it looks good, man. We got the... Okay, so I turned on Lifer today while I was at work for like the hour that I was in the office, and he talked about the cat ear, like, pattern on Bitcoin, and I was like, whoa, we talk about that pattern all the time, but I call it the bongo cat pattern because it looks like bongo cat. Apparently, that's an actual pattern. I was like, whoa, it's actually a bullish pattern. Look it up. Yep. Right here. It is the cat ears pattern. Dude, I was so excited. Okay, this one is bearish. See, we've seen it when it's on a chart, we've watched it dump, and when it's on the RSI, we watch it pump. Yeah, it's a bearish pattern. Eavesdropping the bear. Okay, interesting. Because the Colin Talks crypto guy shows that it's going to go up after this. I guess maybe it went down before it went up. Maybe it's a shorter term bearish thingy. I don't know. We're learning. But yeah, this is exciting. This thing, like, you got to give this guy mad props. He called this so hard. 108-day offset. It's like 80 or 90% accurate. That's impressive. We got President Trump claiming if he asks Powell to leave the Fed, he'll leave. If I ask him to, he'll be out of there. I don't think he's doing the job. Then we got a 2015 ICO whale holding 76,000 ETH has awakened after 3 years, moving 6,000 Ethereum, 9.55 million, and reportedly selling 3,000 ETH, 4.78 million at a 0.31 cent cost basis. I don't know what that means. Maybe it costs 31 cents per ETH that he sold. That's a great deal, if that's the case. But the whales are waking up and taking profits. We got public Bitcoin miners sold over 40% of their March production as profit margins tighten and post-halving pressure mount. See, at least the miners aren't hemorrhaging cash yet, which is good. They're still like making profits. We got just in while discussing tariffs, President Trump claims we're taking in a lot of money, which we've never done before. That's exciting. We got we're going to make a deal. I think we're going to make a very good deal with China. That's another one. Where is this? That's a sick table. Looks like it's made out of chocolate. This one I thought was kind of funny. It looks like they're cuddling. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni has arrived at the White House to discuss trade with President Trump. Hell yeah. We got Trump says he spoke with Mexico's president, met Japanese trade officials, and noted that every nation, including China, wants to meet. That's also very exciting. We got Solana leading all chains in 2021, or in Q1 2025, I'm sorry. Wow. DEX trading with 39.6% market share and $293.7 billion in volume, fueled by January's Trump meme coin frenzy per CoinGecko. Damn, that's impressive. Solana's the purple. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. We got President Trump says he's very confident about a new trade deal with the European Union. Binance says multiple governments and sovereign wealth funds have approached the company about creating crypto reserves. Powell said he sees a challenging scenario for Fed if Trump tariffs stoke inflation and slow growth. See, what's crazy to me is the tariff talks have been looming for so long, and costs of products have actually gone down, which is the opposite of what everyone is saying is going to happen. So I guess I'd be interested in seeing how it plays out in the longer term. This one was a little bit topical for the people that are in the know. We got Hertz, which is a rental car company, is up 116% in the last month, mostly in the last 3 days. That's crazy. I remember, wasn't it during COVID that they were in trouble? Something happened during COVID, and they were like hemorrhaging cash for some reason. I think it was because people weren't going anywhere. Something happened. And then we got Donald Trump right now. China has reached out since the 145% tariffs. We're talking to China. That's the last one. That one's probably the most exciting because, like I said, they're not gonna be like, oh, we're meeting tomorrow and we're hoping to come to a deal. They're just gonna be like, a deal was made. We just made a deal, and the markets are gonna explode after that. So, the Vienna sausage is legit like running away. Oh, okay. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance still chilling over 64%. Bitcoin itself got a nice close above 84, looking good. I mean, we're in an uptrend. We're sustaining that uptrend, which is nice. We got this dumpage, recovery. It was a spicy recovery. Look at this. We dumped hard. We recovered a decent chunk of it. Everyone got really bullish. We dumped hard again. Recovered a decent chunk of it. Everyone got really bullish. Dumped again. And now we recovered a decent chunk of it. And it looks like everyone's relaxed now. Everyone's happy. We're back here. We don't need to be way up here. The greed is gone. And everyone's like, okay. We got $84,000 Bitcoin. Let's all breathe. Do you remember just a couple weeks ago when I was complaining about 84K? Now it looks like $1 million. You know what I mean? It's all about perspective, man. We've literally been in this price since February. That's 3 months. That's a whole freaking quarter. That's crazy. All right. I'm probably going to call it. I appreciate you guys. As always, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you guys on Saturday. There's a decent chance I won't be here tomorrow. Like I said, it's my daughter's birthday. So unless she tells me to fuck off and go do something because she wants to be left alone because she's a teenager, or she wants to chat with her friends or something, probably won't be streaming. So there's a chance that I will. It's probably not going to be on schedule at all. So just don't look forward to the daily close contest tomorrow. We're going to have to come back to it on Saturday. But anyways, for today, as always, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all another time. Happy Thursday and good night.